毛骨斯 is the primitive drama of the Tujia people. The dance originated from sacrificial ceremonies. 毛骨斯 in the traditional language means old man, and I suppose it refers to the ancient man's relationship with the natural world. A complete performance of this dance takes 6 days. That just proves that their history and culture cannot be summed up very simply. But talk is just talk. Let's take a look at the dance itself. Here, they depict worship for fire, marriage rites, exchanges in trade, and interaction with other people. We can see their transformation from a nomadic people to the gradual introduction of agricultural society. From anyone in the modern world's perspective, this performance is just too pure. The singing, dancing, and drama reflect the origin and migration of the Tujia ancestors. Dance is primitive, but really it seems like a living history book, documenting the Tujia's lifestyle. From beginning to end, the dancers swing left and right, and we can hear the sounds of grass ruffling on their outfits. Sometimes the performance is hilarious, and other times it's quite real. Traditionally, the dance and music is performed by men exclusively, but nowadays, because young men have left the villages in pursuit of work in nearby cities, the performance we saw was done by the elders and even some women. Although it wasn't in its most original form, it was nonetheless interesting. Now we get back to the road, or rather, the water.
So now, a few buddies of mine and myself are now going to actually get on the boat. But we can't leave out the cameraman as well. Let's go. Our driver here says after another 30 minutes, we're gonna see some real water. Right now I could just sort of sit, relax.
For those who are seeking excitement, rafting along the Mengdong River is the thing to do. Mengdong River can be called a source of Tujia culture, as its waters have nursed the Tujia people for over 2,000 years. June and July are the rainy season in Hunan, and with a good amount of rainfall. Luckily, we are just in time to catch the rain. Narrow and swift, the river twists and turns across the limestone terrain, and it's strewn with dangerous rapids. I don't know about this trip on a rubber dinghy, but it's certainly as breathtaking as sitting on a roller coaster.
Okay, right now we're gonna approach a very dangerous spot. You see like the ER people, the emergency people. Okay, I'm gonna hold on now, I'm gonna shut up. Go!
this is just fun and games for me, can you imagine that the ancient Tujia people had to conquer the waters and climb the mountains in this natural environment for survival? For us, it's an adventure. For them, it's their home. In the secluded mountains, Tujia people have a tradition of self-sufficiency, producing all the things they need themselves. Under these difficult conditions, the people that resided in these mountains adjusted to hard work and developing a culture that overcame the challenges that nature imposed. The land of the Tujia is certainly beautiful, but a challenge to navigate. Don't forget to bring an umbrella, a good pair of boots, and a raincoat. Amongst the rocky mountains and flowing waters, we can hear the gentle Liusha waterfall. Liusha in Chinese literally means flowing sand waterfall, so you can gather its unique characteristics. Mention waterfall to most people, and they'll imagine something like Niagara Falls, with its loud, roaring water. If Niagara Falls were like a mighty man, then this Liusha waterfall would be a meek and gentle woman.
So here we are right under China's longest waterfall. You see, running all the way from up there. And most surprisingly is we can actually get a different perspective from going under or behind the waterfall and getting a glimpse of this sort of large sprinkler.
The Liusha waterfall is so gentle and delicate that it seems like by the time the water reaches the ground, it's almost become like a dew.
Now isn't that refreshing? I recognize that. You see that giant stone over there, the rock? It's shaped naturally almost to look like a giant Guanyin, which is one of the most important gods in Buddhism. And maybe that's why the temple down there is called the Temple of Guanyin. Let's go check it out. You might notice that behind me is the Temple of Guanyin. Now, Guanyin is one of the most important gods in Buddhism. And this sort of proves that the Tujia people were multi-religious. They had different types of religions. They believed in Guanyin, they believed in different spirits, and even man himself. In Chinese Buddhism, Guanyin has been popular among ordinary worshippers for the belief that the Buddha is able to save people from poverty, death, and sorrow. According to a Buddhist sutra, whenever those in distress murmur Guanyin's name, the goddess will never fail to come to their rescue. That's why Guanyin is also known as the goddess of great mercy. Even today, there are Tujia people who come to pray in this small temple hidden amongst the mountains.
final stop is Fenghuang, one of the most picturesque small towns in China. In English, it's Phoenix Town, and it gets its name from a hill in the northeast, which is shaped like the bird. Fenghuang, we find traditional suspended houses. These are two-story wooden structures whose lower stories are supported by several heavy logs standing tilted on the ground, and whose large, wide upper stories lean over the river. Just close your eyes and imagine this place, an emerald green river running peacefully along the old city, lush green mountains reflected in the water, and beside the river, wooden houses occasionally puffing out some smoke. Silent and serene most of the time, every once in a while, the giggles of young people washing in the river and the songs of fishermen fill the air. After the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949, the central government initiated a process of identification of distinct ethnic minorities across the country. After 4 stages of this process, the government identified 55 unique ethnic minorities, along with the Han majority. The government then established minority autonomous prefectures to protect and preserve minority culture, allowing them to flourish into the future. Xiangxi Tujia Miao Autonomous Prefecture has always been a mysterious place. Hidden here are secrets, unexpected sights, and numerous stories.
It's from the beautiful landscape that we come to understand the Tujia people. And you know, they have aspects of their own culture, but also have blended aspects of the Han culture into their own, making for a more beautiful China. Thanks for watching Travelogue, and see you next time.